Have you ever been at training where you've just been giving your absolute all, but you just don't seem to go any quicker? You push, grip, squeeze, put everything you can into the pedals, but everything just seems off. It feels stiff, robotic, and just does not seem to flow. There is a reason for this, and tonight we're gonna break it down. The harder you try, the more your body's gonna work against itself. So we're heading to Gympie, and I'm gonna break down why there's a happy medium that you need to find in order to flow.
Yeah. One thing you gonna learn about me, ain't nobody putting word like me. Can't drip, can't sauce like me.
Prove?
I approve, yes.
You need to do the intro.
Hey guys, my name's Sabina, welcome to Kano's World. We're heading to Gympie today, do a BMX session with sprints. I'm warming up in the gym, and let's see if I'll be good.
Bike's finally set up. We're going to Gympie. We're going to do a gate session. The crew that are all heading to Grands is coming up to do some flat hill starts. We'll cut that bit out. Cut. We're going to put some work into staying as relaxed as possible, timing things correctly to be efficient down a flat start hill. Because you can try as hard as you want. If you're not doing the right stuff, it's not going to propel you forward.
Sounds with Kano.
We've made it. What do you reckon?
That's a good looking track.
What an afternoon. So when you think of sporting greats, you think of the likes of Joris Dode, Jet Lawrence, Usain Bolt, Rafael Nadal, and you look at all of these people's style and you can see how relaxed they look under pressure, how calm their mind is, how fluid their movements are. And this is the exact point I'm trying to get across. So the harder you try during sport, the more that your muscles start trying to fight each other. So this is what we call co-contractions. So co-contractions are when you have one muscle that's trying to perform an action, but the other muscle is also tense trying to perform an opposing action. So for instance, when you have your quad muscle its purpose is to extend your leg. So through a pedaling stroke, you want to extend your leg and drive the pedal down. But when you start trying too hard, you also tense your entire leg, which tenses your hamstring. And as we all know, our hamstring's job is to flex the leg and bend at the knee. So then as you're trying to extend through the motion, that tension through your hamstring as well, then you're essentially performing a co-contraction and your two muscles are working against one another. Which is why timing is so important. And now we're here.
I stopped filming because I was looking at the car coming.
Effort good? Relax through the top. Another great example of this is like, have you ever gone to a race and you watch people ride and you look at someone that looks extremely fast and you're like, no one's ever going to beat them. And then when racing starts, they essentially come out and the people that look slow beat them. That's purely because they're trying so hard that they're doing so many extra movements and contractions and working against themselves that they look fast, but it's not efficient. So the power output isn't where it needs to be. But anyway, riders are coming on into the proof. Oh, chill as, so smooth. What's going on, Arch Dog?
I'm trying to get PB.
Oh yeah. Don't try too hard. Just focus on your technique and what you got to do. Alright, that is warm up done. Neil's left his car open, so I'm using it as my resting spot now. So to put it in basic terms, the more relaxed your nervous system is, the faster your nervous system will fire signals, the faster your reaction time will be, and the better your timing is also going to be. So a trick I used to use when I was racing is I would actually do like 10 slow breaths before I would go up for a race. So they didn't have to be super deep, but I would just make them super calm. And the one rule I had was, no matter what, the only thought I was allowed to have was about the breathing. So I had to be present within the breathing that I was doing. And then I'll just control it and make it super slow in and out. And then that would calm me down so much that then I would get on the gate far more relaxed, that then I could just focus on the process. I wouldn't stress about reacting. I wouldn't stress about any of that stuff. I would just get on the gate. I would just hear the beeps, and then I would just go through the motions that I'd trained for months in advance. All right, Zach, quick question. Today's video is about why trying harder isn't going to make you faster. What are your thoughts on this?
It's true, because I do it every time. I'm a culprit for it. But if you focus on trying like 90%, as Big Dog Jay says, you're just way smoother. Smooth is efficient, efficient is fast.
There you have it. I'm sure the guys I train get frustrated because I'm always telling them to relax and stuff, but I have evidence with, especially working with younger kids, if I tell them to do an 80% gate start, their timing, their technique and their efficiency is so much better that they'll literally start PBing when in their head they're trying less. So you just got to remember out there that technique, efficiency, being smooth and relaxing are the things that are going to equal speed. Tensing up and trying as hard as you can is just going to create co-contractions in your muscles, and essentially you're just going to fight yourself all night, put in way more effort and not get the result you want. So, all right, let's get back up there. The king of chill riding. No extra effort in.
Hey, said I get more ass, the niggas get cash, just call me a Casanova. Know that I'm finna spaz when I get the cash, can't wait till the rats get closer. Got Fendi on the ass, my bitch got a bag, she ain't rockin' Fashion Nova. Go and take a whole bag, she ain't got a chance, my nigga no capping on no. Okay, pretty you caught my movement for what? Niggas a drink, they be cooler than us. Mixing the drink, I got 2 in the cup, I don't know what it is, so I call it the mud. Peep in the face, I be calling the blood. All in the stew, niggas all in the club. Chasing the hoe, cause you all in the...
Watch how chill Joel's technique is right here. One that just sat down. The most fluid, smooth rider ever.
Been chillin' them up, I'm just stalking enough. Pretty nigga, I ain't gotta do too much. Sitting with a couple pinners, we got doom in us. I been in the UA ride, need to tune it up. Know you niggas see the shine, yeah, I'm moving us. Beating with a tie, they got guys in us. Coming lose in the battle, they lining up. Like a bar, but we fade, bodies piling up. When I call me a red for me, said I get more ass, the niggas get cash, just call me a Casanova. Know that I'm finna spaz when I get the cash, can't wait till the rats get closer. Got Fendi on the ass, my bitch got a bag, she ain't rockin' Fashion Nova.
Got his gates done for the night. It's actually pretty crazy how, like, when I just consciously think about relaxing and focusing on technique and stuff and not overdoing the power, like I try and teach people every day in training, I end up doing better technique and getting better gates as well. It's like crazy how much more efficient you can be when you just don't overdo it. And it was sick to have Joel here tonight because he is a prime example of not overdoing it. He's the most chill, fluid rider that there is, and his gates are so effortless, but he's 42 years old now, and when he was a pro, his gates were so effortless, so powerful. Watching him sprint on a footpath is like poetry. So it was a perfect example of, it's the same thing when you're at a race or when your dad's yelling at you or something, and then you start making more mistakes because your body becomes more in a tense state, and then you're more prone to mistakes and less logical. So that's why it's important, especially at the start of a race, make sure you're very relaxed and then you can focus on exactly what you've got to do without overcomplicating it. Still got it at 42.
I'm not a film guy, eh?
I know. I was talking about you about how relaxed your riding style is. So I'm trying to make a video about how trying harder isn't going to make you faster.
Only problem is I'm trying.
Yeah, but your riding style is the epitome of effortless and efficient.
Thank you. This is like 10 years ago now. A lady from the Caboolture Club told me if I want good gates to watch Clarkie's gates, because they were just
Poetry.
They were just...
I'm going to have to find a video of the state finals you won so people can see how smooth and efficient,
Long time ago now.
how smooth, efficient and relaxed you are when racing. Everyone thinks they need to be fancy to be fast.
The bar raising, we keep moving it up. Ain't no surprises here, they knew it was us. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. I got faith restored, why you pushing the brakes? I ain't full of myself, boy, I'm full of mistakes. I came from humble and roots, I'm here to stand and deliver. Had no one gassing me up, except the man in the mirror. I used to work on my handles, and now it's handles of liquor. I write these songs in a dark room, the candle will flicker. I stay practicing heavy, for when the game's on the line. It's like over and over, I run the plays in my mind. I'm a psycho, I'm taking my time. Rushing perfection is a dangerous crime. You gotta give it and take it. That's what you do till you make it. I had to roll with the punches and take the hits from the flagrants. I'm saying the bar raising, we keep moving it up.
I'm done.
What do you want to say at the end?
I want to say it's a good effort by the crew, grand prep. That's pretty much it.
Do you speak Dutch?
No.
Session done. How was it?
It was great. I learned a lot and I had fun. And now finally I'm getting the reward.
The reward from all the hard work. No, it was a good session. Everyone rode well. It actually worked out. The point was not overdoing it, not trying too hard. And that track's so good to teach you patience with pedaling, the timing of the jumps, everything. And then everyone was riding like that. So hope you've learned something from this video. We're going to eat Guzman's. We'll see you in the next one. Finally made it home from training. It was a great night. I came up with this video idea earlier today and I really didn't know how to record it because I had so many things in my head that I wanted to say, but I didn't want the video to be too long. So, and then I also was just mentally exhausted today after such a big day of coaching yesterday. So I don't know if I've really portrayed my point the best I could have, but I want to be more consistent with YouTube videos and stuff. So I'm going to put this video out anyway, and then I may revisit it in the future, but I hope you've got something out of it. I hope you somewhat understood what I was trying to get across. Yeah, I don't know if I got it across the best way I wanted to because my mind was going 100 mile an hour and then kids were talking to me. I was getting distracted and the track was very busy, but I tried. Hope you'll enjoy it and I'll see you in the next one. But thank you for watching.